Hi guys, I know you really can't see my face, but well, never mind, you see it most of the time anyway. Yeah, just wanted to do one more quick one really because had a few comments and met with a friend and spoke with another friend, and it's like everybody's feeling high emotions. For a lot of people, truly, it is like lots of rage, lots of feelings of hatred, of rage, just rage, overwhelming rage. Now, this eclipse is bringing up loads and loads of stuff, people, and here's the thing. We are so conditioned to think that we mustn't feel these feelings. We are so conditioned to think that we must comply. We must comply to the system. I mean, I went to take some money out the other day in Tavistock at the cash machine, and the cash machine, the message on there actually said, take your money out promptly, in big capital letters, like it was telling me to hurry up, like I'm like, wow, even cash machines are gaslighting me now, what the fuck, you know? It was like, and it made me feel so angry because I'm at this point now, and some of us are, where we're so incredibly awake that we truly understand in depth what's been done to us on a daily fucking basis from the minute we were born. What was done to our parents and their parents and their parents that we have also inherited. What was done to us quite possibly in past lives. So what we are dealing with here, energetically, emotionally, is way beyond even intense. It's massive. It's like a massive, enormous, fucking unbelievably big tidal wave of something. So, well, no, it is. It's very. It seems almost too big for our bodies or our consciousness to contain it, and I think that's about right. I think that's about right because we have somehow contained it. We have somehow repressed it when we were still in compliance state, which is what everybody out there is. Oh, we must comply, we must comply. Nothing is wrong, everything is fine. I mean, when people say things like, well, I had cancer and, you know, the doctors misdiagnosed me and now I've only got a year to live due to that because the doctors got it wrong, and when I tried to sue them, they gaslit me in every imaginable way, so I never got anywhere. But it's okay because I've learned so much. Then you're complying, basically. Good for you for learning something from that, and that's you know, that's amazing, I suppose. But no, you're consenting and you're complying, and I think that's where again the rage that you feel toward yourself comes in, because I think we have spent many years complying and consenting to the grotesque, unspeakable, gaslighty abuse that's been levied upon us, and that's been levied upon animals and nature. So we feel a great deal of rage towards ourselves that is misplaced because we didn't realise we weren't awake at the time, okay? We feel a great deal of grief because we see the abuse of animals and nature and other good, decent people and children, and that cuts us to the bone. Alright, son. Okay, be careful. What's this, my boy Kiss? Come on. Eugene? Oh, I see. Alright, well, I'm telling you, man. Go on. Be careful. Be careful. Alright. He wants to go out, meet his mate and go to the cat pub. Anyway, so, yeah, grief. A great deal of grief. A great sense of a terrible loss. That loss, I believe, is when the fall happens. Those of us who are true soul travelers were there. We were there at the beginning of it all. The fall, because we have memories from how it was before the fall. and even other worlds and all kinds, and I don't quite know how that picture looks quite yet at all, but yeah, I have memories. More actually now than ever before. So yeah, the deeper sense of loss, of devastation, of deprivation, of grief, and of hate, and of rage, evil. And no, it's not a case of feeling bad about these feelings, but it's a case of feeling these feelings and working through them as best we can, as safely as we can. This is not an easy thing to do when we're dealing with such powerful emotions. It's very intense, people. But I'm not pussyfooting around people anymore. I will call it what it is. I'm not in the business of pretending in any way, shape or form. I'm not. And I think, yeah, a lot of people are feeling very, very triggered at the moment. There's a great deal of aggravation and aggression out there. I mean, just in this neighborhood alone, there's been fights and people screaming and shouting and behaving extremely irately. Everything, the crank, I've spoken about this before, the crank is up, it's really up, it's very high, and it's very high pitched sound. It's like a dog's whistle, you can't hear it, but every now and then you can hear it, and weird shit's happening as well. There was like, I was in bed the other night, and there was like the sound of an explosion, but it it was an explosion that was underground. It was a kind of muffled explosion, and everything in the flat shook. Everything in this flat shook for a few seconds, and it was really quite a terrifying experience. I got out of bed straight away. The cats were totally on edge. I have no idea what it was. Absolutely no idea. Right, just a minute. Kiss! Come on! Don't do that! Be careful! Oh man, my cat, he doesn't look left or right, he just goes right across the road. And the way people are driving at the moment, that's really just scary. And I love my boy so much, he's such a lovely boy. So anyway, people, I mean, whatever it is you're feeling, if there are emotions that you've been taught to feel bad about, remember, that's bullshit. That's compliance indoctrination, repression indoctrination is what that is, okay? Conformity indoctrination. Remember this, people, that, you know what? We are not insane. We are actually becoming saner by the day, and it's a part of healing. It truly, truly is. Transcendence. It really is, people, that we are finally seeing it for what it truly is. And we ain't quite there yet. But this is a very important stage of the healing. It just is. So do it safely, but do it with compassion and with love, knowing that you are getting saner, that you're not insane, and to be with these feelings as best you can. And this will pass, it will pass, people. And like I said in my earlier video, we will reach higher ground. There will be clarity, there will be insight, there will be truths revealed. Alright, there will be. It's as if this reality is revealing itself to us, actually. It can't help but do so. It's a very interesting thing. I don't believe it's real, I believe it's a kind of virtual thing. And, well, I'm not worried. Ultimately, I think evil will not be, it will be neither here nor there. I completely trust that this reset is already happening, and I feel something is coming. I can feel it. It's so tangible, but I can't put it into words. But yeah, well, you know, we will be okay. We will be okay as long as we give ourselves lots of love and compassion, and just stay out of the insanity, people. Just only go out when you absolutely have to. Yeah? Spend some time in nature, that's always a good thing, but don't spend any time around other people, because, as in OPs, whatever, just stay away from them. Stay away from people that you're not certain of. Only spend time with people that you feel safe with, that you feel clear with, that get it, that are on the same page, alright? Because yeah, anything else is just gonna hurt too much at this moment in time. It's just a raw, open wound, people. That's really what this is. Unimaginable. Man, oh man, this is unprecedented, you know. I really feel it is. This is bigger than anything I've been through, and I've been through a shitload, believe me. This feels so intense. But we're not in this alone, and yeah, we're not together, because of course we're scattered throughout the world, you know. So yeah, but you know, I'm with you in spirit. Peter, I loved your comment today. Absolutely fantastic. You know, you just let rip, and that's a good, safe way of doing that and getting that shit out, you know. And everything you feel is validated. You did go through all of that. It was disgusting, right? Same for me, same for a lot of us. We've been badly hurt by people that were supposed to love and care for us, you know. A lot of us we come from religious, indoctrinatory backgrounds. That has done a massive number on us. And then you put that together with past lives, you put that together with what you've inherited from your ancestors, you put that together with, oh boy, you know. But hey, at least this shit is no longer sitting in the subconscious, controlling us without us knowing it, yeah? Now it's here, in the living room of the house, and that is a good place. So keep opening the door and letting it out bit by bit by bit by bit. That will be freedom, people. So that's all for today. All my love to you. Hang in there, man. It will be okay. Mwah.